Alright, Kala, I'm back. Here's question 6, alright? So for this question, what you want to do is remember back to the last question we talked about for number 5, or 4, was it? Maybe it was question 4. I think I skipped one on you. Alright, we'll do this one first and then we'll go back and do the one I missed. So question 4, and we talked about the fact that there was an error formula, and the error formula is z of alpha over 2, or is n over 2, p hat q hat over n, okay? So here's an n, and this question is asking us to find an n, right? Because it's asking for the sample size. So if we were able to fill in all the other stuff, we would actually be able to calculate our n. And so when we start looking at the question to see what information we're given, there's a margin of error, there's an E, that's an error. Confidence level of 98%, so that's our Z, and so what we're talking about there with the Z is that we would have 1% on either tail, because we've got the 98% included in the normal range, which leaves 1% on either tail. Your p hat, let me see what we got for p hat here. Sorry, I'm looking in too many different places at once. Sorry, that's on the next page, that's why. So p hat is 15% of adults that have consulted fortune tellers. And so p hat is 0.15, which makes q hat 0.85, okay? So we actually quickly have filled in all of the information that we needed except for n. And so that means that we could fill in our formula with all of our numbers. And if you look up the z-score for the 0.1, it's going to give you 2, 3, 2, 6. And you just get that from the chart. You actually find it in all the numbers in the body of the chart, and then go over to the left and find out what that z-score is that gives you the 0.01 for your 1%. Okay, so you find 0.01 in your chart, and then work backwards to figure out what Z that was. And so we have the square root of the 0.15 times the 0.85 all over n, okay? So if you take this over here and divide it into the 0.03, then you can square both sides of the equation and solve for n, and n is the sample size that you're looking for. And so 0.03 divided by 2.326, square both sides, and then you're going to have the 0.158 times 0.85, and you're going to have that divided by whatever this times this is. Okay, and that'll give you n, which is your sample size. I think you're going to get in around the 700, 800 range, so somewhere in there if you get the answer, and you'll know it's right. So I forgot to take a picture for the second slide for this one, and I skipped number 5. You can tell I'm tired. So I'm going to send you this one separately, and then I'm going to go back to look at number 5 with you, okay?